Not a post box.
No can do, Sam. Structures can't be built that close together. You'll need to settle for a different spot outside the sensor ring.
How many structures has everyone built here? Another structure detected nearby. Right, that'll do. Does my stuff come with me once this is 3D printed? I'll just sit under here whilst I wait for this to print. Just to make sure that it doesn't get covered in snow. Do we need this many structures here? Can you print any slower? There we go. Right. You're gonna bring my stuff with me, right? It's not gonna just... Oh, of course it doesn't. Okay, right. Then... Immediately it all just goes straight back onto our back. Right. On our back. On our back. Then zip line up the mountain, and then we're just gonna have to like unload it all again. Oh, perfect! There's actually structures all the way. Who needs to walk? Three, two, one, splat on your face. Okay. He landed! He didn't roll over. He didn't roll on his face. That's actually amazing. Okay. And we need to take this off again, right? Where's the floating carrier? I really thought he was going to fall on his face again, because that was a precarious landing position for certain. Keep one of these PCCs. Right, load the rest into the carrier. Okay, then we're going to slide down the mountain, because this will be nice. Okay. Beat you, Tonequake Records, with your DMCA music that I don't want. You thought this was going to be a nice long walk? Nope, we zip lines all the way. Not all the way, but a lot of the way. Okay, that's our destination, right? Yeah, that's Hartman's lab. Okay, so I do see that there are some BTs, but we're going to avoid the majority of them. We're going to take the floating carrier, helping stuff along the way. And too far from cargo. Poison gas? Lost cargo. Actually, if we're so far from that, does that mean that somebody else can go collect that for me and just do the mission for me and just deliver it? Because I don't mind if I don't have to go and collect that from a V territory, from a mule territory. Just double checking there aren't any dead bodies, you know? Because obviously, since we took that last V thing, you know, the one spawned in a dead body that it shouldn't have. I don't know why you're getting scared. Like, there are BTs in that direction, but they're not right there. I remember those BTs. That was a pretty bad location. Okay, let's not trigger them, because that would be bad. But I'm going to try and put a zip line at the edge of this mountain so that it can see over until that one. Okay, good. The carrier does make it over it. Don't go to that location, because that would be bad. Hartman's lab is looking a little concerning to BTs, so... I'm sure he's not full of monsters, right? I'm sure they haven't decided now's the time to go and attack him because every time that he disables his heart, you know, he has monsters to deal with. How far away is that? $179, 192, that's fine. Not 300 meters. There's a chance I can make it to this ridge and get a thing set up that connects to that. It's getting slimmer, but there's a chance. Okay, Hartman's lab is down there. Antibacterial samples. Okay. I mean, it's looking less and less likely that it can see. So that's a problem. I mean, it connects, right? It's still connected. Right, okay. And then what's wrong with these? Too far. You know, good enough. Whatever. Good enough. There's going to be after another interim between them, but that'll do. Okay. That'll do. Too much effort to try and make sure that it connects. It probably would have made it to this route and been perfect, but I wasn't sure if it would. Yeah, no, it's blocked. It would not have been able to see there. But it would have been able to see that one. Okay. Is it worth it? Probably. Okay, I'm gonna put a stupid, really, really stupid one here. Wow. Did all of our PCCs turn into ladders? Because I could have sworn I had, like, a load more. I realised 2 got destroyed, but that seems like a lot more than 2 got somehow destroyed and used up there. Okay, there's some destroyed things. There's a bowler gun, there's PCC. How are you falling over, Sam? How are you falling over at that? Probably because you used up your stamina. You weren't paying attention. You know what? Okay. Take the ladders out. You got 800 ladders. Might as well use them. And a climb. You know what? Climbing anchors are way better than ladders. Use the climbing anchors. That's good. So use the ladders to get down there. Climbing anchors are, like, easy. Easily the right thing to do is to use the climbing anchor. Now that's gonna come and smack you in the face. Easily the right thing to do to descend down here with the climbing anchor. And then, like, Hartman's lab is so easy to get to now. There's no chance that he fails. Crabium. Okay. That's someone else's climb. What did you just pick up there? I hate when he does that. He's like, take stuff off the climbing carrier. No, that's not what I wanted you to do. That is not what I wanted you to do. I said recover rope. Does that mean I could have taken a climbing anchor out of your boots and it breaks down? I'm not that mean. Okay, that's fine. Good enough. Take a bit of monster energy drink. You're kind of struggling there, Sam. There you go. Don't want you falling on your face. Okay. Really? I wouldn't have expected that to cause you to fall on your face there. There you go. That's more like it. Okay, there's another ladder. I mean, they can have that. I don't need extra ladders. Like, they can have that one back. We made it! We didn't bring him anything he asked for, because it doesn't seem to have been possible from at least that location. So I'm sure he won't moan at us for not bringing whatever he asked us to. It didn't have the things. I'm sure the bots will be able to get here with whatever. Toast him all. They got orders. Okay. So I probably did need to go to either the paleontologist or the geologist, because it wasn't at the Devo. Pathetic old book. Can I deliver you anything here? Sure. You take all of this, even though it's not all for here. We're not going anywhere near any of these. Paleontologist. We might have gone back to the paleontologist because we might have had to get the thing. And yeah, I've got like 8 ladders, so I don't need another. Hey, what have you got in the shed locker? What have you got? A lot of stuff. Right. Climbing anchors. No, that's on our back. Okay. Climbing anchors. Chiral boots. And keep the other stuff. That is kind of right next to us. Right. Take it. Walter Brosman. Offload it all on the floor. This is fine. Okay, right. Recycle this broken stuff that we've got because it's annoying. Okay. We need power gloves and things. Okay. Skip. We're not done. Let me get back to the stuff. Yes, we got some supplies. Okay. Shared locker, donate these. You can have special alloys. You can have a ladder. You can have the rest of this repair spray. You can have my broken chiral boots. Okay. Take those. Yes, I don't want them. I'm sure that somebody else will use them. Okay. Fabricate equipment. We need ECCs. 1, I'll take it, whatever. We've got boots. Our skeletons are fine. We need power gloves. Again, you know, is the silver hand better? It's more expensive. But it doesn't strike me as actually being better. Okay, hang that on the tool rack. Put the gloves on. Then there's some boots on the floor that you also need to wear. Put these on. Load all this into the carrier, because otherwise it's just on the floor. Okay, load onto the carrier. I don't know why that wasn't an option before. Okay, excess will be offloaded. So probably because it's like too much, right? Okay. Put the rest of it on your back. We're probably
Thank you for your
not even going to do that though. Actually almost depleted, but we're in a place that should be charging it up. You know what? Have as many of these as you can take. 25, right. Auto skip. I'm just gonna farm the free likes, you know. If we end up with left with some stuff, I'll take it up the mountain. If not, whatever. I'm just taking all the free. That was a lot of free likes. Okay. I can't believe you haven't actually given me a thing to do. I go into your lab. Okay. Misleading. Open the door then. Misleading mission. Waltzes in with his new boots.
Thank you, Sam. In reclaiming our past, we've uncovered a number of vital clues. Don't worry, I just got back. We have time. When you met with Mama, you experienced a
Mama,
strong
not Mama.
antigen-antibody reaction, correct?
There was a BT in the room.
There was, but something else may have been causing it.
I doubt it, considering we took her entire body
I've
here,
discovered large
and
quantities of
she
chiral
didn't
matter
give
in
us that
Mama
effect.
as well.
She also
Not
looks like
just
she's
the
still
usual
very
kind
much
collects on our skin
warm.
or on our suits. It's in all her cells. Cells that are no longer active. The BT you encountered there was special. It was her child, but also her own soul. Somehow, her car and half failed to separate. They must have remained connected through the umbilical cord. It's the only explanation.
Is that why I didn't get a bruise where she touched me?
Yes, and there's more.
10 seconds to cardiac arrest.
Oh yeah, you have loads of time.
5, 4, 3, 2.
He's gonna face plant straight onto
I
her.
modified the log times. Headquarters will have no record of what we say. Look, a message from Deadman. It came with the umbilical cord.
You really don't like what headquarters are doing, do
sorry.
you?
You deserve to know what you were carrying.
I did think it was odd he wasn't going to his
but I
bed.
couldn't risk Die-Hardman finding out about the case. So I had no choice but to keep it off the books.
But also, surely wouldn't Die-Hardman be sus because of the way you said
The
that?
director can be trusted. The umbilical cord was taken from Bridget Strand. I removed it in secret.
Bridget and the umbilical
cord
cords?
wasn't attached to a fetus. It was outside her body. She asked me to take care of it. Said it was the key to unlocking the Death Strand.
Oh, it's the sister's umbilical
But she
cord.
insisted that I never tell the director. The cord shows no sign of decomposition or necrotization. Almost as if it's frozen in time. I thought Hartman might be able to make sense of it. So I
It
had
is
hidden
the
it
sister.
for cargo at
She
Mountain Road
was
City.
cancelled. And that's her umbilical cord because she was aborted.
Deadman's observations were accurate. It's just like Mama's corpse.
What do you mean?
I mean, they share a very unique property. Both contain large amounts of chiralium in their cells. In other words, the president's cord was somehow connected to the beach, and that allowed it to escape the flow of time. I've put together the bones of a theory. It's patchy, but worth sharing, I think. Life on Earth has been rocked by many extinctions, great and small, including the Big Five. And if you examine the Earth's strata, its history, if you will, you'll find chiralium deposits that can be dated to each. What if the manifestation of beaches and other associated phenomena correspond to extinction-level events?
You mean?
Yes. Our Death Stranding could just be the latest of many.
I mean, that's already what you've been
Records
saying a
and
million
research
times,
that helped us
so...
to recover strongly suggest that we are in the middle of the 6th extinction.
6th extinction. Come on.
You know what this is, yes?
A frozen mammoth from 10,000 years ago.
Correct. And this?
The Iceman from
Neanderthal.
5,300 years ago.
They both have the same umbilical cords.
Bullshit.
Humor me. What if the mammoth and the Iceman weren't frozen?
You're saying time stopped for them just like it did for Mama?
Unfortunately, all these specimens were lost in the Death Stranding, so there's no way to examine the genuine articles. But some fragments of data did survive. With the aid of the chiral network, we may be able to piece together something more concrete using Evo-Devo tech. All right, how's this? A dinosaur from 65.5 million years ago. Umbilical cord, not decomposed.
What the hell is that thing on the right?
No. Only mammals have umbilical cords used for childbirth. This is something else.
Yeah, but what's the floating thing above the
Other side.
wind tornado
I
that looks like a
propose that
human?
mammalian umbilici are a sort
It's
of
literally a
remains
photo
of
of a BT.
then evolved over time. We shouldn't assume that everything about a Death Stranding is detrimental to life. Trilobites.
There shouldn't be someone there. The dinosaur.
The mammoth, the Iceman. All preserved as if frozen in time. All, without exception, found with strands. Which is to say that all may have been connected to the beach. And this, when viewed in the context of the extinction entity, EE theory, leads me to surmise that organisms with strands are in fact extinction entities. You see, Sam, EEs are connected to the beach via their strands. And it is through this connection that they somehow bring about a Death Stranding.
So you're saying Bridget was an extinction entity?
It's far too soon to say anything for certain. And since you burned her body, we may never know.
Higgs said Amelie's an EE, that she doesn't have dooms like the rest of us.
Sam, think. Assume that President Strand was an EE. Isn't it possible that her daughter is too? At the very least, Higgs may hope as much now that the president is unavailable.
So he kidnaps her for EE powers or whatever to cause a mass extinction.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. I doubt a single EE is powerful enough to cause a Death Stranding, assuming Amelie is an EE.
Well, Higgs sure thinks she's got what it takes.
Indeed. And we need to get her back as soon as possible.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Ah, this one is real.
But you don't think that
Go.
Deadman or Die-Hardman would have been shocked
How do
that
you want me to handle
you
Die-Hardman?
didn't
With your
come back
custom-
online in 3 minutes?
Nothing good will come of him learning of our suspicions.
You know, you were
Whatever
talking
else
for like
is going
20
on,
minutes,
we
and you should
still
have been
need
back from the thing in 3. So, you know, you literally were off the network, not being able to communicate for so long. And then surely they're expecting us to be talking again. And he would also be able to see that it didn't match the previous 21 minutes between when it previously happened and then happened at that fake one. So, you know, he's going to be completely sus. He's no fool. Also, we didn't bring you whatever you told us to bring you because it wasn't an option. So whatever you wanted us to bring, I hope you didn't actually want me to bring you anything.
It's time, Sam. When you're ready, proceed to the shore of the tar belt and begin work on the chiral relay. Once it's ready, use the Cupid to bring it online. The necessary materials are prepped for you. Supplies are limited, so handle them with care. You'll be carrying a lot, too. All things
Great.
considered, this might be one of your hardest runs to date.
Carrying a lot of stuff.
Hartman knows more about the site than I do, so he'll take it from here.
It's funny, he's
It's about time for his wake-up call anyway.
oh, It's about time for his wake-up call. It's funny, because you kind of knew that he was faking it, huh?
Right.
He
About
knows.
that way station. The site we have chosen was an original candidate for the way station we lost to the tar belt. Ironically, we suspended construction because we deemed it a little too unstable and not worth the risk. But this time, it's our best shot. So let's hope we weren't right to change horses in midstream. Fortunately for us, the foundation we laid down is still intact. All you have to do is transport the necessary materials to the site and finish the job. I'm afraid it's the only way we can expand the network further west and rescue Harmony. We're counting on you, Sam.
So I gotta do some ridiculous thing. Okay. At the moment though, this guy has a no pissing sign, and I'm gonna create a better sign that's like the door that you actually need is there. This way is the real way for the mission, not here. No. So I activate the tone that goes, nope, you didn't want me. Okay, repair the car, 150 kilos, of course. Miles across the mountain, deliver all 5 containers of the relay. This is fine. Carried on foot may prove difficult. This is our most difficult challenge to date. Okay, we've got a carrier. Oh, perfect. It's not even that much. Yeah, this will be fine. Other than the fact that if we use a zip line, well, not like that, but okay. Now, this is fine. We can do this. Okay. Why is it still blurry out there? Okay, so we need to get to the chiral thing there. I could go through the monsters. I don't think we really want to. We could go through this way. And if I go through this way, we've got zip lines that go all the way to the Evo Devo. But again, you know... yeah, I'll just dump off half the ladders and stupid things that we got. And then there's monsters there and mule territory. But... there's zip lines to go back round to the paleontologist. So I think that's the smartest thing. Okay, now it's going to finally show me. Actually, the monsters are gone. The timefall's gone. Okay, this is fine. Whilst there's no timefall, we should not have any issues. We should just be able to get up the mountain nicely. Copium. Okay, that's very foggy. Very foggy. We have one PCC. Which, you know, is key. Right. I need to go this way. Chronicles of Aaron, Chapter 1, The Great Embarkation. Who's sending us novels via emails? Okay. And this doesn't seem to be draining our stamina, which is considering how he's struggling to climb up the hill. Okay. Now, the thing with the ropes that we've placed, I realise that this is using up all of our stamina, is that they do not... why am I not seeing us? There we go. There it is. It was a bit weird that we were not seeing the stamina gauge. Like, there's no way that this steep is not using up stamina. The floating carrier can't go up that, so... okay, Chiralium. Rainfall, this is fine. I'm sure that there's a way around this without having to climb up that. Yeah, no, it's fine. We can get around this. It's all good.
Let's get this show up.
Generators deteriorating. Fine. I say it's fine, We've got ladders if necessary. Ladders do the job as well. Ladders get us back up things that we maybe can't. Oh, don't slip on your face.
We've walked up worse.
ETs, we're not going to those. Okay. It didn't get caught. Okay, this is fine. Now there are monsters to the left, so we're not going to go that way. And here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Okay, we've got a nice way down. We probably should go this way. It would be smarter to go, you know, a little safer. Okay, now this is perfectly fine. Okay. I mean, there's BTs there, but there's no BTs here anymore. Opium. Okay, our batteries have run out. Maybe should stop at somewhere that charges batteries. I mean, let's just shove everything on our back. Right. Offloads. Okay, we're not using the zip lines. Apparently, everything's too heavy. It's a good job we brought this carrier along. I mean, I still see strands down there. But I'm sure it's fine. Everything is fine. Right, eat some of these. Oh, you... Maybe we should have stopped somewhere to recover. Because he still is missing a lot of blood. We've been a long time without some blood. Okay, so that rock right there. I know we can't see them. But last time we came this way, that was filled with BTs. It looks like it's safe. Ironically. It must have been like a storyline. Better BTs. Okay.
There we go.
This will charge our battery. So, you know, I'm gonna like, chill here for a bit. Again, that's a very interesting choice of location for that zip line. But, you know, interim, I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Yeah, the BTs are coming in, but they're not here yet. And then this is all free of BT. Right. Mule territory, I don't want to go in, so I'm gonna like aim for this direction. Skip out the mules, but also I want to skip. I know that it says they're not there, but I need to be safe. Let's just give them a wide berth, just in case. You never know with this game. They might suddenly appear on us for no reason. Let's just be safe and then come all the way around here. I mean, hardest mission to date is a... It's not that hard, really, with what we've got, to be honest. Yeah, we need to carry a heavy amount of stuff over a long way, but when you got a floating carrier, like, weight is irrelevant, and, like, it's just 5 boxes, so... That's in the distance. That's not going to be a problem just yet. Copium. Eat some more crypto bites. You're still dying, Sam.
Yeah, that's good.
He's no longer saying they're disgusting. He's like, tasty, that's good. I think he's acquired a taste for them now. The guy has decided he likes kryptonite. I mean, each to their own. But, you know, I guess that's what needing them does to him. You know, he was like a lot of blood loss, hates them, and then now he's finally decided, yep, he needs them. Come on, you can get over this tiny little rock. should I go for the mountain? The snow isn't that deep. But also we're going this way. The ammonite with the umbilical cords and the mass extinctions. Thank you enough. Thanks to the anti-mortar bomb we provided, finally been able to resume excavations. Umbilical cords are not necessarily from the products of the evolution, but possibly the result of genetic factor that hastens evolution. What if our own umbilical cords are the predisposition towards self-destruction? With this theory, one might consider umbilical cords a representative connection between life and death. Fatal relationship. Like many connections, you yourself will forge a potential forge for good. Fundamental truth that would remain forgotten had you not brought us together. Once you pass that edge of city last, only Amelie. The time's pretty messed up. Back up safe house once you get the connect. Okay, director's orders. Harder gold. Each other trekking all the way out there with doing it, no problem. Throwing on a pack and venturing out into the wilderness. So he's also coming out into the wilderness. Aaron Hill, he's gonna die. Good health. Life has become more exciting since you got the internet. New structures going up nearby. I also gave you zip lines so you can get off the mountain easy. You know that, right? Turns out that a person wandering around it you may have identified to yourself as yourself may not be you at all, but someone else entirely. Okay. So, other people that are us. It turns out that the person wandering around, you see, while everyone's beast belongs to them and them alone, the scene is an altogether different beast. People near death and blah blah blah. Someone else out there, they found themselves somehow saved them in the real world. They'd even received care packages and the like in some instances. I don't know who this someone else is. The fact that they're in the scene. Yes, that's someone who's died. Okay. Well, we hadn't died until today. So, you know, I guess we died for lore reasons, right? So the past us that have died are in the scene. It's here someone from the past next time you visit the scene, could you? Wait, do you want me to die to look out for another version of ourselves? Scripted, you want me to actually visit the scene and die? And that almost sounded like I said semen, but I didn't mean to. So they want us to die and look for someone, specifically, in there. That's another version of Sam. So, you know, it's a shame we couldn't have had that mission before when we did. That would have been really useful to, you know, not have to then go back and die again. Okay, don't fall down the mountain. This is fine. We've got plenty of supplies to go down if the mountain doesn't have a good way. Okay, good. He's not slipping anymore. We have other options to get down. It's just we're going the best way to avoid the monsters. And it doesn't look like there are any, but you never know with this game. You never know. Right, don't fall over on this slippery slope. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, someone else has left a thing. I mean, I might as well use it. Someone else took the exact same path. Let's go safely down the mountain with our supplies that will not smash up on the way, even though it looks very bad for them. Okay, the materials are almost ruined. Again, you know, I could have just used my own clan anchors, but why use your own when someone else has already provided? That was a little scary there, Sam. An interesting choice. Stop still. Don't dive off. Okay. It's a shame it doesn't show you which one's the almost ruined one. Because inevitably I've picked the one that isn't the almost ruined one.
There goes the wire.
Really? It didn't want to go over with me? I'll grab the rope. I grab the rope, move it out of the way of the carrier, connect the carrier. Oh my god. Take the rope away from the carrier. There you go. Throw it all the way over there. Touch the carrier.
Let's get him
Right.
on.
Now this time you bring it over the cliff with you, Sam. There you go. No. That would be the worst place to wait. That's fine.
Stretched it too far.
That's fine. It's down at the bottom of the mountain at least. Is that why I didn't want to go over? Was it a little too smart?
Let's get a move on.
Was it like, no, this is too far to fall? Is it like, is it sentient? And it was like, no, don't throw me over the cliff. I'm gonna die, Sam. I don't want me to die. No, I don't want you to die, little sentient thing. But Sam, if we go over the cliff, I will fall and smash up all the cargo. You wouldn't want that to happen now, would you? We're going down there, cargo carrier. One more. But then I'm going to stay in this nice little crevasse up here and you'll never be able to get me again. Ha ha ha, what will you do? No, you're coming down the mountain. But Sam, it'll break my legs. You don't have legs, you're afloat. But I don't want to fly down the mountain, Sam. Tough. You're going down the mountain and you're coming with me whether you like it or not. But no, shut up, floating carrier. We're doing this. It's too late. It's done. But no, we're already done. You're coming with me and we're finishing the chiral network. Fine, whatever, Sam. Don't expect me to carry all of your stuff ever again. It's the last mission we're going on to. Fine, this is the last mission, isn't it? Copium. We've connected the whole network up once we've done this, and then, you know, you can retire gracefully, floating carrier. You can retire and enjoy your retirement up on this slippity, slidey mountain. You'll never have to carry any of my cargo again. What was that, Sam? I put grip for balance, and he's like, what? Jump off the cliff? There's still a long-ass way to go. Your toughest mission to date. Probably should go down to that, but at the same time, I mean, the BTs aren't there anymore. But the mule territory is. I do like the bridge. Like, 100% that has to go through the mule territory. So, you know. But it does look nice and warm down there, doesn't it? Ooh. Ooh, ooh. What do I see over there? I see. The perfect place to connect this. Okay. Can I carry all of this on my back? But what if... I mean, one, I don't care about these special alloys. What if I take off, like, half of these ladders? Because I don't really care about those. Okay! Perfect. I can at least do that. Right. Give me this as well. That's too much, is it? Okay. Sure. Optimize my loads. Okay. Well, I want the floating carrier. You don't get to retire that easy, floating carrier. I'm sorry, you don't.
Come on, hurry up.
Construction complete.
I'm trying to use this ladder, but he won't use it. Right. Floating carrier. Floating carrier. You don't get to retire. Okay. Just because I want to make sure that we pick up that and nothing else. Right. On my back you go. Everything else you can drop out here. Okay. Zip line away. Right, save some distance. How are you holding up, floating carrier? How are you enjoying life? Okay. Mules. Perfect. Why would they... Who built these in the dumbest places? Like, you could have put it just outside of the mule territory, but instead you're like, no, it goes right inside of mule territory. So, have fun with that. The mules are now chasing you. Okay. Now, get back out of there, because we don't want to fight the mules. Good job, Sam. Good job. They're like, huh? Must have been the winds. Oh, he's got a blood bag. Must have been the winds, huh? It couldn't have been me. Okay. How far is your territory? Okay, this is still your territory. Okay. That's the problem. Because they're going to be getting right there now. Yep, he's coming around the mountain. Like, part of me was like, I'll just disable this pole here and then I'll sneak through that way, but... You know what? We'll go the long way round. We'll go the long way round. It's fine. We've got these heaters anyway, if we need them. And we've got, like, all-terrain skeletons, and we've got a floating carrier that makes life a lot easier. And half of the 8 million ladders that we weren't ever going to use. So, you know. That's fine. That scan didn't detect us. Now, I do see the guy over there with the blood bag. That scan was just like, we're trying to find him, but we don't know where he went. Stop still. Okay, now they will not scan us at all. And we're still going to stay up here in the safety of the mountains, because their entire camp is down there. And, aha, it's a good job we did disable it, because that one was very hidden. Now, I don't know how long this disables for. This is concerningly through their territory. Right, I kind of want to get on... Okay, if we can get to that, that's the edge of their barriers, and then we're out. And if we get on the other side of the river, You're through and safe and out of there. And we have a ladder. We're actually using it because I don't know how deep this is. What are you doing, Sam? Okay, good. The floating carrier made it over. Okay, hi. They see nothing. Thank you. You see something. The guy has grenades as well. This is fine. We're out of their territory. They're not coming for me. Like, I do see that there was still a bit of a border thing there, but we got through. It does sound like there might be rain coming, which is not good. The hardest mission to date. 100%, they're also going to go through BT territory with all of this, aren't we? Right? And it's noisy as heck with this floating carrier, so there's no way that they're not going to make us go through BTs as well as the mules. There's no way they're not doing it. You know, it's the hardest mission. We're going to make you do everything. And on foot and with a ridiculous amount of cargo. Okay, but it's loading in whatever is waiting for us. The good thing about having all this behind me is if we're getting shot at, it's just going to smash up the cargo and not us. So we're not dying. But we really shouldn't have died at all. Like, if I didn't bother doing that being shit mission that we really didn't need to do, everything would have been fine. Okay. Yeah, it really didn't like looking at this area, did it? It wanted to not load it in on the map either. So it's probably going to take a while to load in. Considering, you know, it's like unexplored, unloaded in territory. You haven't ventured out this way yet. We don't need to bother loading this in, right? But you do. The time has come. Okay, we've got spare boots if we need them as well, which is good. Considering everything. We're out of the BT territory completely, I'm sure now. So, you know, as long as we don't fall over the instant it finishes loading, because we are on a slope and we are running, and it is Sam. Other than that, I'm sure everything's going to be fine. Okay, we're not going to lose the cargo. Losing the cargo would be the worst, because it would go right into their territory and into that post box, which we don't want to deal with, because that's going to be harder to get out than just going around with it that we were doing. Come on, load up, let me play. The time has come for it to load and reach our final destination. Come on, you can do this. You can load up, game. You got this. You got this. Taking forever to load up the game. Load up the game in the last area. Okay. Could take anywhere up to 20 minutes. Because I have experienced the long load times before, and you know, can, especially as Windows has disabled half my RAM, could be anywhere up to 20 odd minutes. Concerningly. Time is near that we can build the final network connection, and then the time will come to save the day. And even though I don't know how far from the end we actually are, it's probably a whole nother area, probably a whole nother chapter. Okay, come on. Any minute now, Sam. Interestingly, it looks like he's right in the shadow. surf in the shadows down the mountain. Okay, come on, Matt. Taking too long. Too long. There we go. And he would have slipped over. I caught him. Okay. Yeah, he's coming around the mountain. He hasn't got us though. Okay. 3 post boxes. Okay. And that's like the connection outwards. Okay. It doesn't look like there's actually timefall. Doesn't look like there's timefall. But ironically, it's on the other side of the river again, isn't it? And I think we threw off all of our ladders. So hopefully we don't need to go through the river. Hopefully. Okay, it's coming bouncing along. Boing, boing, down your little friend, Sam. I'm happy to be finishing this mission. Okay, little floating carrier. Yeah, it's on the other side of the river. And we do not have any ladders. How deep is this and how fast is this? It's death. Oh no, there's hope. There's a fording point. Thought of. By standing still? I don't think so. That was very much death if we stood still in those rapids, sir. I don't think we do want to stand still in the rapids. I know that we have an otter suit and we probably could have floated down the river with it and just swam in it and maybe it'll deliver us safely to our destination, but I don't trust that. You know, I don't quite think that that is what would happen. Okay. Too far from the cargo, whatever. We didn't want it anyway. I think we're out of their territory. I think we're safely through. Now, we have disabled it, so there's always the chance that I have wandered back into their territory on the other side and I just don't realise it. And if it turns back on, we'll find out now. Bridges wants you to come bring me the rest of my stuff that I actually don't want. The 4 ladders, don't need it. We didn't need any of that. We might have needed some ladders. But we've got climbing anchors, which maybe are actually what we need. Okay, this is clearly the intended way. People are using our roads! You are welcome. Special alloys, don't care. Chemicals, don't care. Almost nothing featuring OK Kaya Silent Poets. I don't want your copyright music and there's no way to turn it off, so please do not copyright strike me because I don't even want your music playing and there's no way to turn it down. There was literally nothing. Literally was nothing. We did it easy peasy. Okay, there's some chiralium there. In fact, I don't even hear the music. It's almost like it is almost nothing. Don't tell me. Don't tell me we need to build it on that island in the middle of nowhere. There's no chance, right? It's going to be over there, right? Yeah, okay, so it's that sort of destination. Like, there's some interesting stuff going on there. We probably should go take a look. But at the same time... Okay, What's with all of the biblical crosses? Is that where we're connecting it? Are we building it on the biblical cross? Are we building umbilical chiralium Jesus cross to get nailed to?
Sam, you should be nearing the old building site. Look for the terminal and submit your materials for processing.
Is it the chiralium cross? The chiralium Jesus? Is that the terminal? Considering the crystal relay construction sites. Funny. Funny that. Just happens to be a Christian cross. Okay, sure. The potential construction site is just big biblical cross. But the crossing to the other side. Where's your terminal? Is the terminal actually at the top of the cross? Like there's a tap thing there. You know, we're just gonna nail him to the biblical cross. This is okay. Almost nothing was literally almost nothing. I heard none of that. Thank you. There's no way I can be copyright striked if you hear nothing. You watch it, will copyright strike. No, what are you doing? I was eating crypto bytes, not checking out the cargo, whatever. It's enough crypto bytes. Like, he's still just eating them. He isn't even building anymore. Okay. But we made it! Our hardest copium mission to date. Wasn't that hard? I mean, I can understand if you don't use a floating carrier. This would be really, really difficult, but... You know, floating carrier. It's a thing that you've got access to. Why wouldn't you? It makes it easy. Easy peasy. You even got rid of the DTs that were in the way as well. So, easy peasy. Or did I just get lucky and
Sam,
have the right
you need to
time?
get those materials processed in order to finish the chiral relay.
Should I have visited a processing plant on the way? Good, it didn't get caught up on the Christian cross. I have your supplies! Easy. Clients, Britishes. Not damaged! Not damaged! Not damaged! Not damaged. One of them took the brunt of it. But it's only 1% overall damage, you know? That's like easy. Hartman sending likes Hartman resuscitation. Bots have delivered their stuff. Episode 8, Hartman. Okay. Fish fingers delivered. No, that was the living fish. He did look happy that 86% of them were dead. You know, I'm not surprised. But hey, you know, I wasn't going back that way, so, you know, have fun. It was time sensitive. You didn't say it was life sensitive that they needed to be alive.
Now access the terminal and bring the relay online.
What's going to happen down here on this cross in the middle of nowhere when we get floated up with this? Just T-bows on the Christian cross, floating up in the air. This seems safe with no roof. This seems very safe. Yep, just do the Christian T-pose on the Christian cross. No, remotely no imagery that could mean at all. Connect it! Okay. Yeah, there's got to be another whole area. Like, look at the map. Even though it's like just one more thing and then you connect. No, there's a whole another area.
And with that, we're all linked up. Once you cross the tar belt, the end will be in sight. We're this close to Emily, to America's second chance.
I don't know if we are, you know.
Wait. The staff we're sending will start by building a safe house. Over time, they'll expand their operations and establish a new facility. In doing so, they'll carry on the legacy of the brave souls lost to the tar. All thanks to you, Sam. Now, let's figure out how to get you across this tar belt.
A tar boat? Tarpaulin? Let's figure it out. Doesn't say a word. More of your long thing. Summoning objects from the other side through the tar. Analyzing the tar status. Are we going to analyze the oarman of the ferryman? Are we going to have to give him a coin to cross the tar? No deposits have been discovered, save for those accompanying massive fossil beaches. Distinctions. Objects submerged in concentrations of tar. Not entirely transported elsewhere, like the beach. Therefore, chucking the nuke inside the crater, you may have sent it to the other side itself. Okay. Do you mean it's a two-way street? This also means the matter sent to that world could theoretically return. Yeah, I think that's what they wanted the whole time. And if we bring Amelie through, it's going to cause the EE. Buildings swallowed whole by the tar only miraculously rise from the depths at a later date when we're under attack. That explains why the buildings come back. Okay. Tar is a gateway to the past that is consumed, and maybe it can be manipulated into regurgitating dissolved meal. So you want to bring back the whole world through creating a event. This doesn't sound good. You're going to bring back the whole world through the tar, like you're going to bring back all the monsters. I just left Mountain Hot City behind, don't worry, I'm not getting in touch to gripe about how hard it is. So everyone that's died is just going to come back, apart from the people that have actually died since. So Mama's baby is going to come back, but Mama's going to be dead. Unless her soul comes back because her body is still alive. Far west of my own, I can look after my spells. Chiral network, the breeze. Walking these mountains is a breeze. It wears on you, it does. I can't believe you've traveled so far without a soul for company. You're another breed. Past this beautiful heart-shaped lake. I'd heard of it, of course. First time I ever saw it with my own two eyes. The one by Die-Hardman's place. Yeah, it's funny. Heart-shaped lake Die-Hardman, and he's got a heart problem. Right to be the porter that got snagged by a BT. All the tar started bubbling from the ground along the rocks and building all sorts of debris. Stuff from the past, people said, and the porter used it to escape the tar and give the BT the slip. That's what I do. Yeah, I get snagged by the BTs, and then the tar bubbles up, and then I get away from it and use it to escape the tar itself. I've done that a million times. That's literally what I keep doing. But it makes it easy to collect the stuff. Can't give up now. Yeah, and if you get caught by the BTs, just give them the slip. Use the stuff that rises up through the tar to get away from them. Same as I do. It is what you do. Here. Is there a Jesus symbol sign samurai? Okay. Ladder generator, time for shelter, building the roads. Safe house generator, zip line. There's no thing to say Jesus symbol, so I'm just gonna say here. Right here. Oh, I see. There's another thing out there. Okay, I was going to say. They haven't exactly told me where to go. Okay, so we need to go to the edge of the tar and then we'll find something. It's just like, figure it out. You'll figure it out. Because normally they give you a mission and tell you something, don't they? But nope, this time it's just like... Go, be done with you. Okay. You can have the fossils, we're not going that way. What is this lag? Someone else can take it back. We're going, there is no going back. Okay. What materials? People have dumped materials in here. Interesting. I'll steal your chiralium. What little there is. Maybe someone needed to build something, so they put all the stuff in but didn't take the excess back out. What do you got in your shared locker? We're not going back, so I'm not taking those. I'll take the bloods. 900% we are facing a boss battle, right? I would have expected a garage, right? We're going to rest in the private room. I think Sans is actually going to rest at this point. Like, he needs to recover his energy and peed and everything. Okay, blood. Also get his blood back, you know? Because we lost a lot of blood and other things. Wow, those cyberpunk things really don't suit you, Sam.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your
They
generosity.
really do not suit you. Okay, and we got some emails from it. Oh my god, this guy is literally just selling us an entire book, isn't he? Don't need your entire life story, fellow traveler. Okay, toilets. Get all these fluids out. I didn't want you to look at the stuff. Yes, I know. Nightmares and memories. Nightmares of battle. Okay. Oh, you can replay the horrible boss battles. Perfect. Oh, thanks. Why does anyone want to replay those? That's exactly what I wanted to do. Replay the horrible boss battles. And he's looking a lot more pink. I don't know why it's not letting me skip this. He hasn't got black fingers anymore and black toes. Yeah, why would you not let me skip that? Okay, checking on Lou, make sure your connection is fully maximized. Lick him in the face. Because that's how you soothe a baby. He's not impressed. Okay, that didn't build your connection. Okay, whatever. We're at 3.5 stars. It's fine. Even though the guy lobotomized him, it doesn't seem to have affected him too much. Right, chug all of the beers. Eat more cryptobites, even though they're nasty. Okay, let's head out.